Everything changed but the motivation. City to city, the same song who on the station. Controlling the interest. Look how these kids dress. You cashing them big checks. I'm not, but I've been blessed. No more of them chin checks. They pulling fast. Ain't no more of them chin checks. They pulling.
What's up? Got all kind of shit going on. There we go. Oh shit. My flag is on. Well, that's actually kind of fitting when you think about it. Think about the state of the Raiders right now. Kind of makes sense. What up? Welcome to All Purpose Podcast. I am Seven Da Pantha, aka the Carolina Hurricane Ridiculous Slang, aka your baby mama's favorite rapper, aka Pod Strickland if you're getting the point. And you already know, what I'm saying? You know, I know what you're here for, because I know what I'm here for. I'm here for that sports shit. That sports shit. You know what I'm saying? While I got a second before the squad pull up, man. In case y'all don't know who the squad is, it's myself, as well as my brother's Phantom, who's also co-host of Wrestling Bros podcast with Soul the Interrogator, and my brother Evan All Mightee. Not a co-host on another pod yet. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what the future brings. You feel me? We'll see. Yeah, everything is everything, man. Glad to be here. Shit. There's been a lot of shit going on, man. You know what I'm saying? Been a lot going on. Yo, Green, what's popping, brother? How you living, man? How you living? Oh, everything is good, man. I'm okay, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm glad to be here. A lot of fireworks going off recently, so you know we're gonna get into all of that. But I definitely, I'm glad you're here, man. I'm thinking with some of the things that have been taking place recently, it's gonna start being a lot more people in the chat with you. You know what I'm saying? In the chat with you and Malcolm and my brother Benz. You know what I'm saying? Who pull up on a regular basis. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. It's a lot to get to. I hope the boys get here, man. Yeah. You know we gotta talk about that. Matter of fact, I think that one's early today. Yeah, that one's early today. So we just gotta get through a couple of other things real quickly. We're gonna be on that because that's, I mean, realistically speaking, that's the biggest, for what it's worth, it's the biggest story in basketball right now. So we got to talk about it. Plus, I like to hear what the brothers think about it. You know what I'm saying? When in the group chat, we popped a couple of messages off when it happened, but we didn't get too deep into it because we was like, well, we're gonna talk about it on the pod anyway. So we might as well save that. Now, for those of y'all that don't know, I'm on the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? I just got off of work like 2 hours ago. So, well, nah, an hour and a half ago. So while we doing this, I'm gonna probably be eating. But if you ever seen Panther Politics podcast, that shouldn't surprise you. Because if I'm hungry, I'm gonna eat. I don't care. It is what it is. I'm not gonna be disgusting to be I'm all in the camera and shit, so we good. But just to put it out there. I think my brother's here.
Yeah.
Evan Mightee, what's going on, family?
Good with you, brother. Good to see you, man. How you living?
Maintaining, man. I'm good, man. I'm good, yo. Hey, every day above ground is a good one, man. That's what they tell me. So I'm running with that.
That's true.
I'm running with that. You know what I'm saying? What's good with you?
Hey, man, everything is everything. Man. I'm ready to talk some of these sports, man. Where that man at? Where Phantom at?
I know.
I
I'm
thought he'd be
about to
ready
shoot him
today.
a
I thought
text.
he'd be ready today.
I know, right?
So much going on.
I know,
Man.
right?
I thought he'd be already be on here talking.
And see, I even plan to start with something I know he know.
I knew it.
I know he know it. Oh man. Hey, look, I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the screen right now because we're gonna be talking about this guy in just a little bit. But yeah, I mean, look, man. I'll say this. I ain't gonna go too crazy because I know we got the topic coming up in a little bit. But I'll say this: I just saw a clip of Allen Iverson talking, and somebody asked him, "Why you guys from that era don't give him the same love?" And he's like, "Yo, hold up, you might be seeing this the wrong way. Like, we recognize the skill, the talent, the way that you're able to change the flow and direction and outcome of a game. Cool. But the difference between you and them other guys that they trying to put in that conversation with you is when it got hard, they didn't leave. They stayed and fought through it. Mike came, they talking about Bron came into a bad situation. What y'all think the Bulls was before Mike got there? I'm just saying, like, Reggie Theus? Really? Come on, man. So he made that point. I was like, that is one of the things that, I mean, people, of course, in this era, the moving around and everything is a little different. Even down to college, it's different than what we were accustomed to. But there's even an issue with that because we've already said, you know what I'm saying? The rule change is good. Like, keep these cats from jumping from school to school to school because it ruins the quality of the game, really. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and it stunts their development. That's why some of them don't pan out in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? So especially in football, I'll say, yeah.
Yeah,
But
it's true.
yeah, man. So just I don't know. That's man. I'm about.
Yeah, it's
I'm
one of
about
those.
to kick it.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I did have
What you got?
something that kind of saddened me a little bit. Man, my guy, Errol Spence Jr. Man, he's retiring
Yeah, he retired, man.
again.
Suzuki
Said it's
beat
for
him
good. He
up.
said it's for good this time. He said it's for good this
Yeah,
time.
he out of there.
Yeah, he did. He did. He beat him up good too.
Yeah, beat him up.
It was a very bad showing, and after 3 years away from the sport, after he took that L to Terrence Crawford, after 3 years away, for you to even make the decision to come back would imply to me that you've fine-tuned some things, but it just looked like you was lost the whole
No,
time.
he
You
ain't
know
been
what I'm
right
saying?
since the car crash.
Facts.
He
Facts.
ain't been right
I,
since
I
that car
yeah.
crash. He ain't come all the way back from that cognitively. He don't move out the way anymore. I mean, he never really moved out the way to start off with his style.
Oh nah.
So he kind of brawler, power puncher. So he takes some licks to give some licks. So an accumulation plus an auto accident, he never came all the way back. So you could see it when he fought Bud. You could see it when he fought the
Mm-hmm.
Spanish cat before Bud. Whoever that cat was that he fought, Cuban. I think he was Cuban.
Oh yeah, no
Um,
doubt. Yeah.
the cat he fought before Bud, you could see it then. Uh, this just the decline of a brawler, and yeah, when I watched it, I knew, the fight went to distance. Nobody got knocked out or anything like that. The fight went to distance, but still, just looking at it with the eye test, you could tell he's 36 years old. Slowed down a little bit too much.
Oh
Keep your
yeah.
mentals intact, yo. Keep your mentals intact. You
And
don't
that
need
was
the
one of the
money. He
things he
said he
said
good
that
with money. Yeah.
yeah, he said that, I'm still fairly, I'm still fairly young. I have my faculties intact. I might need to
Chill out,
you know
bro.
what I'm saying? It might be a good time for me to go ahead and bow out. So
Yeah, chill
yeah,
out.
I can respect that. I can respect
Mm-hmm.
that. Especially like like you didn't win at, like the score I think was like one judge I think two judges had it 117 to 111 and another one had it 118 to 110. So I mean, you did enough to score points.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, like scoring points is one thing, but like just seeing it and knowing the kind of fighter that you were,
It
you know what I'm
wasn't
saying? So
enough.
then seeing
Yeah.
that,
You see the decline. You can see the decline.
absolutely, absolutely. Hey, Phantom on the way. Phantom on the way. See you on the way.
Nice.
So, yeah, man. Errol Spence Jr., man.
Peace. Thank you.
Salute to you, brother. Salute to you for all of the fire that you gave us before you fell off the cliff. It happened to the best of them. You know what I'm saying? So don't
True.
trip. It happens to the best of them. Now while he was going through that, uh, our guy Anthony Joshua, man, if you want to talk about resilience, man, this guy, Anthony Joshua could have easily just said, you know what, that's it, I'm
I'm
done.
done.
You know what I'm saying? I'm done. I don't got nothing else to give. He could easily have done that. However, he didn't. He got knocked down twice
Mm-hmm.
in the first round. You know what I'm saying? He got knocked out twice in the first round. And I was like, yo, I think this is about to be over. He came back out second round, cleaned it up. You know what I'm saying? Got back on his 1-2. Um, I for one was very, very happy to see it. Mr. Pringle, you did your job though. You put him down 2 times.
Yeah.
2 times. He
Yeah.
caught him with a right hand and then came right back with the right uppercut in the beginning and dropped him. He got right back up off of that. Yeah, he got right back up off of that. But man, the thing when I knew it was about to change was when he came back out in the second round and he was really setting up that jab and he was hitting him with that right. Like
he was clocking
his right go.
Yeah, he kept catching.
His right
is
crazy. His right is crazy.
He set it up with the jab though. He got excellent reach and his jab actually got some pretty good pop on it. So once he got that thing going, it was a wrap. You can't see the right coming off of a stiff jab. Once it hits you in your face a couple of times, that's all you're looking for. You don't even see the right coming.
It was like, at first I thought, yo, Benz, what it do, family?
Yo,
what up, though? What up, though?
It's the 2 people
all the homies from the D. What up?
With those sorts of skills, Abdullah Mason fight like that too. He throws a right. It's not a check hook, but it's not. He don't even use it as a counter most times. It's a hook. It's a like a delayed hook. It's like a hook that comes from 3/4 around his body. You do not see it coming, and he pepper you with the left a couple of times to get you thinking about it. And he like to go to the body, so he get you thinking about putting your guard down and coming down to the body, and then the right comes from somewhere you never seen. It's an uppercut. Like he do a right uppercut out of nowhere, and he's knocking people out with that joint. Joshua was doing the same thing. He was peppering you with the jab a little bit, and then when you start sweating that, then he came at you with the right. And the way he hit Jake Paul, and seeing the way his mouth looked afterwards, yo, mad props.
Like
man, he looked like he had a coke jaw, man. Anybody that's standing there with them heavyweights like that, taking those kind of punches from grown men, hey, I applaud you. I see why Errol Spence went ahead and sat down, bro. I see why he went ahead and sat down, man.
Funny, I was surfing through YouTube watching old hip hop videos from like the 90s, early 2000s, just to get in that feeling again.
Yeah.
And after Jay smoked it at Yankee Stadium, I just I was in a feeling, so I was in a mode. So I went ahead and hopped back to it. But that Ja Rule video came on with Bobby Brown in it. And I was like,
Bobby was
man,
wild.
Your face, your mouth open over here. Like it ain't.
Bobby was wild. He was skiing. He was in Aspen. Okay. He was in Lake Tahoe.
Bro,
that man was skiing right before that video. He did an 8-ball. Had to. He just put Tony Montana
face.
Face. Okay. Like roll the cameras.
Yo, I'm really looking forward to Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury. Yo. I'm really.
It's gonna be straight. I hope he knocked that man out. I hope he knocked that man out.
Back up here, because guess who's here?
Phantom, the myth, the legend.
The legend.
What's good, man?
What's going on, fam?
What's good, y'all? Sorry about the delay.
It's all good.
Nah,
man.
we was waiting on you. We knew where it started off. We delayed it, but we're gonna bring it back now so you can talk about it.
No doubt.
So you can get
an
expert opinion.
I want to get to
y'all ain't got to
but before we do that, hold up. Before we do that, do you got any words you want to give Errol Spence on his way out the door?
Oh yeah.
Great career. It was time. I don't think he was ever the same after that accident.
Yep. Just said the same shit. Yep.
And he damn sure wasn't the same after Bud Crawford.
Nah.
Yeah, Bud beat the wheels off of him.
Yeah, he beat him up real good.
Mr. Spence, salute you one more time, my brother. One more time, salute to you.
Appreciate you, brother.
Now, what's your take on the Joshua Pringle fight? Yeah, I'm gonna give you the floor. I gotta run.
I'm finna shock the shit out y'all.
What?
I'm really finna shock the shit out you. I don't even know how to take this, bro. I don't know.
That particular fight.
Anthony, yeah, bro. Anthony Joshua can be hit or miss ever since a long. Like, what was this? Now, what was that first time he won that? He wore that butt whooping. Can't remember who beat
Mm,
him a few years back. He has never been the same
yeah,
since.
nah. Think you get
I
beat up
forgot.
like that, it takes something, it takes any fighter that we see really get beat up. Like they take some real punishment. They usually are a little bit different after, man. Like it is something like it unlocks a cheat code, like Zab Judah. Like Zab Judah when Costa put him down.
Mm-hmm.
That one good time after that, we saw like fleeting glimpses of who he used to be. It's something too getting put down like that, man. And you right, it looked like that with Joshua, like especially in the first round where he was getting tapped and going down. Like boom, boom, like that's not normal. Like that for him, that wasn't normal before he got beat up real good. But the resilience, crazy dog. Crazy. Come back and switch your game plan up. Listen to your corner. Most people can't even listen to their corner under duress to listen and deploy a game plan to put you back in that fight. That's some championship. That's championship boxing.
With all
Do
that
you feel
talent
like
he had,
okay.
I'm
Mhm.
saying with
Oh,
all
super
the talent
nice.
he has
Super
had
nice heavyweight as
as
well.
as an essential kind of super heavyweight, if you will,
Yeah.
because he cut down weight because he, what I'm saying, but he was
Yeah.
always light on his feet. He was always, he had a, he was always, the comparison was him and Wilder at the time, and it was like, we know Wilder is like a one technique, one pot shot knockout artist, but you just knew what you had with Deontay Wilder. Joshua was the one was like, he could
He
be a
can
super
box.
heavyweight that can
He can
box,
box.
be
Yeah.
quick, and all that.
Hmm.
And it's just almost never lived up to it. And it's not, he didn't,
Mm.
it kind of didn't. But then it's like the Jake Paul fight, for example, it was just like, okay.
When you in the heavyweight, super heavyweight arena, you got to do or have one or two things. Either you got to have a ridiculous beard so that you can take punishment and still remain there long enough through a long fight to wear somebody out to unleash some punishment, or you got to get it over
Mm-hmm.
with. One of the two. And that's the problem that I see that Joshua has more often than not, is that you let other men who are your size hang around in the ring with you too long. And you can't do that when you're that big. The accumulation of punches is the attrition
Mm-hmm.
is gonna happen. You can't take it for too long before you just punch drunk in there. So I
You gonna
think
feel
that's
it.
you're gonna feel it after a while.
You
And I
gonna
think that's
feel it,
his
yeah.
biggest problem is that he wants to box so much at his size. Man, if you don't go in there and knock somebody out, you did it to Jake Paul. Go in there and with the intent to knock somebody out, yo, and you'll be all
Yeah.
right. You'll be all right,
Do you
bro.
feel like do y'all feel like in the to kind of playing off of what Phantom said previously about what Deontay Wilder is, do you feel like Anthony Joshua is at risk of becoming that? Because it looks like he's just looking for an excuse to throw the right. And if a person is smart enough that he just happened to catch Son square enough a couple times and his shit was discombobulated, but the right person with the right amount of that can stay away from that right, I don't think Anthony Joshua is going to be able to beat somebody who plays him that way because he's just looking for it. You know what I'm saying? He
If
just so happened to get it
Joshua
off, but
gets older and develops, he has nice pop and nice range on his jab. If he gets older and decides to fight like Larry Holmes, who are got arguably the best jab in the game. If
mm,
he decides to start fighting at a distance and really boxing and using his reach and throwing that jab out there and peppering your face up so that he can get to the right. If he starts fighting a little bit different, taking less punishment, stop standing in front of people, he very well could develop into what we're supposed to see. I think that he just needs that trainer that's going to help him with that. Like put him in this is you, this is
mhm.
what you do, this is where you are. Get out that phone booth, back up just a little bit and use your movement. Like you big enough to move, you big enough and agile enough to move around. Use your movement. Step to the side. You can't stand in front of a beer drinker like Tyson Fury for too long and take them punches. You just can't. Is
You
No.
know,
eventually you gonna fall, bro.
no, you know who I think is that two. You know who I think who are in the same place. One is in one place in MMA and one is in one place in boxing. Me and Anthony Joshua. I think him and Francis Ngannou are dangerously in the
It sound about
same
right.
place
I can see
It
that.
sound about right.
I can see that. I can see
Yeah,
that.
I can see the correlation between the two.
because Francis, for all we know, Francis, who has started late, and Anthony Joshua kind of started
He's
late
kind of
as
started,
well.
yeah, late in his career, late in his life.
But Francis' power was just like, please don't stand in front of this man.
Don't do
Because
it.
Francis, all he knew was, I'm just
Knock
gonna
you
put
out.
your ass to sleep.
Knock you out.
Now you gotta you gotta wrestle
See,
me to the ground, and you gotta be better, more well-rounded MMA fighter for Francis.
More
But for
technical.
Anthony Joshua,
Yeah.
it's kind of the same thing. It kind of goes in that
Hmm.
same vein for me
Yeah.
right now.
You right. You right.
I know
Because
what you're feeling.
what's the fight? Okay, we know the fight for Ngannou is him and John Jones. But at this point in
For
time,
sure.
are we really gonna say that Francis can beat John Jones? I don't
I don't
No,
know.
necessarily know
I
that.
don't
I don't think so.
know. It's a
I
coin.
don't
It's a
think so.
coin. It's a coin flip for me.
I don't think so.
I
It ain't
I
just
think
I don't
I
think so.
think Tom
I mean,
Aspinall
that's just
might
my
be more
assessment.
dangerous. Tom Aspinall
I
might be
agree with
more
that.
dangerous than Francis
I
is to
agree with
John.
that. I agree
Which
with
is
that.
kind of like Tyson Fury being more
Hmm.
dangerous to Joshua than Wilder
Absolutely.
was.
Yeah, which is weird, yo. Which is
Absolutely.
weird.
Absolutely.
So
Same
then
position.
that asks the question,
Yeah.
what's the super fight for Joshua at this point in time? Who and where?
Because not Tyson Fury, then who? Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
you
Because
got
and
one.
the wild thing is, and then we can. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't
So you
think
don't
you
think
got
you got
no,
one?
y'all right. I don't think you got one. I don't think you have one.
Okay.
All the hype is from 168 and down right now.
Yeah, I was about to say
Exactly.
heavyweight class is falling off so bad that it's kind
Yeah.
of, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of like hard to
From
even picture that
Canelo
space right
down
now.
is where all the heat is, right
Yeah,
now. So about
yeah.
168, 172, somewhere around there and down. Anything higher than that, it ain't there right now. Now there's
They
some
got
young bulls
that
that's
entertainment
coming
factor.
along now. There's some young ones that's
Yeah.
coming along.
Oh yeah.
But
Oh
we
yeah.
got a few years until we see it, but
Oh yeah.
it's some out there. Right now
It
it's
is.
I just want to see somebody
Oh
knock Tyson Fury
shit.
out. That's all, man. That's all I want to see. Just one good time.
Yo,
Put him down.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm waiting to see. Well, we'll get there. This is the perfect way to start this off. I'm gonna tell you what I'm waiting to see. I'm waiting to see this team. Come on, what you doing? Just put it up there. I know you mad. I'm waiting to see this team play against the Boston Celtics. And this has nothing to do with him, actually. I just want to put it in the air that we're going to circle back around to that. But while we're here, let's go ahead and do it. The man they call King,
Hmm.
LeBron James Sr.,
Hmm.
has opted to take his talents to the city of brotherly love. Gentlemen, let's talk about it.
Love it.
LeBron to Philly. I had a couple questions that I had in regards to the impact of this move. So I'm gonna put those out there to y'all. And A, tell me if you like the move, and B, answer the question. So
Hmm.
it's a two-part question. Because if I'm not mistaken, the word is Philly is also looking to sign KCP, who we also know is one of LeBron's favorite teammates.
They did.
They got him? Okay. I knew they was
They,
working at it. I
they
didn't know
the
if they got
buyout
him.
the buyout happened already.
Okay.
If I'm not, I
Word.
just looked at
That's
it.
what I
The
was waiting for.
official the
Yeah,
buyout
that's what I
happened.
was
Yeah.
waiting on. Yeah.
That's why
Okay.
Braun only took $8 million.
Yeah.
He had already it was already written what he
Yeah.
wanted and how he wanted it to
You
go.
know what they're doing. You know what they're doing. And
Hmm.
I don't think they're done. I'll just say I
Oh
don't think they're
no, that's why he took 8 mil. He didn't want
I
to,
don't think they're
do too much
finished. Yeah.
damage to the salary cap, anything like that. He just want to win.
Okay. So now my question, especially, being that one of us is an Eastern Conference guy.
My knees.
Does LeBron signing with Philly? Now I've heard it said, I don't know that I agree with it. Does LeBron signing with Philly immediately make them the favorite in the East or the NBA for that matter? And the second part of the question is, with him making the decision to go to Philly after some of the other concessions have been made with the expectation of perhaps getting him in the building, where does this leave a team like Golden State who made some moves with the expectation that he may come? I think that has something to do with Draymond Green taking the pay cut. What say you?
Leave Golden State holding the bag. Um, we've heard it from pundits and everybody else, how agitated people were with LeBron just holding up things. Um, it really shouldn't have taken that long to make that decision. Maybe he was waiting to see what Philly did as far as acquiring some, anybody in the frenzy. When they got Jalen Brown, he pretty much could have looked at every other contender or choice option, and that would have been the best option to go to try to win a chip right quick. Young team, absolutely stacked. Former MVP on the team already. He's friends with Tyrese Maxey already. They work out every summer. He probably could have answered that question a little bit earlier. I don't think it makes them the number one contender in the league. I don't think it makes them the number one contender in the East. I do think that it automatically makes them um, a contender for Eastern Conference champion. They are over Miami. They're over Boston. Definitely over Cleveland. I don't know what Indianapolis and Indiana is going to look like with the moves that they made and getting Hallie back. I don't know what that's going to look like.
Mhm.
But the East, for the one of the first times since we were kids, is actually good basketball right now. It's a lot going on in the East right now. It's going to be some great games. Knicks Celtics, Celtics Sixers, Knicks Sixers. It's going to be some great games going on just in the regular season. Everybody just, getting together, getting it together. And if LeBron can, like they're saying, that they're trying to get him to run a little bit of point, that's what they're saying, is that they actually want to run LeBron James at the point, like Magic Johnson.
Mm,
Uh, that's the
mm,
preliminaries that are coming out with that because they're trying to figure out how to use
mm,
them. A little bit of point, a little bit of forward. But that's really interesting. They showed a graphic of the 2020 season that the Lakers won the championship, and LeBron holds the record. LeBron and AD hold the record, or LeBron holds the record for the most assists to one player in a season, including the playoffs, with 236. And he's basically on a team that's built just like that 2020 team, and he's got the process there. If he can get him to be 85% of himself, along with bringing on Jalen Brown and having Maxi on the squad, they got a great chance, bro. Great. They're going to give us a fit. When we get to the playoffs, they're going to give us an absolute fit with that lineup.
absolutely. Hell yeah. That's real shit. Phantom, what you think?
Hmm. Hmm. Well, you know what I said in the chat amongst both of us. I said about damn time.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
Ev's last point is where I'm starting first. You're not winning without Joel Embiid. That's
Can't.
just I don't give
Nope.
a shit how you. I don't give a shit how you slice it, how you run it, unless they got some other free agent that can come in for that. You ain't winning without
You ain't doing it.
Embiid.
How
That
much of
being
him? How much of
said,
him do you think you need? Do you think you need 85% Embiid, or do you think you need MVP Embiid for that team to do it? Do it. Do it.
you're gonna need 85 to 90, but it's that thing I said. This is the one where I said if Philly's gonna do this. Philly just make it known when the season start or preseason starts or however whenever you got to do it. Yo, Joel Embiid is on a minutes count, a games count
Yep. I was
for
waiting for you
playoffs.
to say it.
Just
Yep.
just go ahead and say the shit, get it out the way, let it be known,
A little bit, Chris.
and that's it.
A little
Now,
bit, boss.
are they the favorites in the East?
What you think?
Yeah,
With an
even
85%? Embiid. As long as Embiid is 85%,
Here's why
I
I
give
say
you
that.
that. I give you that.
Here's why I say that though. Say this though. Swap out. You basically just swapped out now Ben Simmons, who whatever you want to say about Ben Simmons, wasn't a bad defender, didn't want to
Oh
shoot,
no,
scared to shoot, but
scared to
could
shoot.
pass the ball and could defend.
Mm-hmm.
So you swap him out for LeBron James. I think we all agree that's an upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
I think even at 40, what the fuck it well shit, 39, 40, whatever the fuck LeBron is now.
It's
Oh,
an
he'll
upgrade
upgrade.
in
He'll upgrade
in
from
some
any
ways.
of them. From Butler, from James Harden. They've put players on that
Anybody they
team.
brought in there, yeah.
Anybody they
Anybody they
brought
brought
in
in there,
there.
yeah.
You know, he's the
Yeah.
Tobias
I'll give
Harris.
him that.
He's an upgrade
I'll give him that.
over
For sure.
whoever you bring, even at his age. Oh,
I think
so
I I think for y'all, Ev, here's one I
Paul
got for y'all.
George. They done brought everybody in there.
Paul, Ev, here's one I got for you. I would stick LeBron on Cat and let
Ooh.
Obi have to deal with Embiid.
Oh, that'd be hurtful. That'd
That's
be
what
really
I
hurtful.
would possibly do because I would send Bron at Cat. I'm not saying he can do this for a duration, but I would immediately put LeBron on Cat.
If you put if you put a lineup on the floor that had Braun and Embiid out there at the same time, I'd try to run y'all. I'd run y'all crazy.
That's your one now. You're gonna have to run him,
You have to
but
run them.
Y'all got the people to do it too.
this is the part where
You
I
got
say
to.
if this is the part where I say my beginning is gonna get me to what y'all gonna try to do because
Oh, we're gonna try to run it. Yeah.
I need Embiid later to be able to give me that.
And
And
they
I know
did.
LeBron. I know LeBron's
Uh
gonna be unless something happens. We know he's gonna be in shape. If you don't say anything else about LeBron,
oh, he
as
gonna be in
long as he don't
shape.
get major hurt, he's
Yeah,
gonna
he
be
gonna be in
somewhere
shape.
near the end of shape. So
Yeah, he gonna be in shape.
that's
It's you
my
right. It's Embiid that you gotta rest. Because I was thinking
and
maybe
then
you needed to restrict Braun like that. But if he's not tasked with doing the scoring, all the time, then you don't really need to sit Braun like that. Like if he just lock in on defense, come down and occupy your space on defense, distribute the ball, come down, call the play, run the offense, get it to the people who's going to score. You right. The only person you really gotta watch, because LeBron gonna take care of his body. The only person you really gotta watch on your whole squad to keep health together is the process. If you can get him to the playoffs, he's played 58 games in 2 seasons.
Yeah. And that's the
That's
big problem right there.
crazy,
The
dog.
big
And we
problem
call
right there.
Anthony Davis street clothes. That man's played
Now,
yeah.
58 games in 2 seasons.
Now
when you
Chris,
talk about the
go ahead.
okay, go ahead. No.
I was gonna answer this Chris question and go to my next one. Chris, yes, they can because Embiid is essentially now on his last leg,
Yeah,
like
And he
for
knows.
real,
And he
and he
knows.
knows it.
He
And the
knows.
other part of that is he knows that, so he's gonna take something from LeBron. Now the other part to get to this. Now here's one I'm gonna throw at y'all. Y'all tell me what y'all think. I'm gonna tell Tyrese Maxey, son, it's yours. You
oh
see
yeah.
Big Brody Brunson. I got you. You got this is cat coverage. You got him. We gonna make him have to have guard you,
Oh, for sure.
and we gonna see who. Even though I know Josh Hart and everybody gonna kill, I'm gonna have to make Tyrese Maxey number one option, grow up option. I mean, I know Jaylen Brown is there, but just for the
Hmm.
purposes of playing the Knicks, I'm gonna instill more confidence in Tyrese Maxey. Jaylen Brown's gonna be Jaylen Brown, and he's
Oh
gonna
yeah.
defend. But I want to instill more confidence in Tyrese Maxey for that reason because LeBron's not gonna be there forever. Jaylen Brown probably is gonna be there for a minute, and
Be there for a minute.
Tyrese Maxey
It's
now
fine.
has somebody that's
Yeah.
can play champion and everything else. So I'm gonna instill confidence in Tyrese Maxey. That's what I'm gonna
And
do
they got
if I'm playing.
VJ. And they got VJ. And the other
That's
thing,
what H
see this,
Tom.
and the part of
Hmm.
what people like, I was thinking about it when we was talking. I was like, you know what, Embiid, if they get another big that can play some quality minutes, right?
Yeah, they need another one.
Embiid might be able to get away with 75 because they picked up Anthony Simons who can score.
Yeah, he
Dean
can. Yeah,
Wade
he
can
actually.
score.
Yeah, he can actually
Jalen
score.
Brown can score. LeBron
Hmm
James can score if you need him to do
Maxie can
so.
score.
You know what I'm
Yeah, you
saying?
got a
Maxie is
whole floor full of scorers.
lights out. Maxie is lights out. Like, come on. Like, dog, if all LeBron gonna have to do is walk up to Maxie and say, bro, it's Kobe time. It's your Kobe time right now. Turn it on. The floor is yours, bro. We got you. Let's just go. Because I think his upside offensively is higher than everybody on that team. Every single person. So, but then Jaylen Brown gives you a viable method right in between that. Okay, I don't shoot the long ball as well as you do. And you got a little more wiggle for us taking it to the hole, but I get busy. So check it. While you stretching the floor with all of that long balling you doing, I'm gonna start breaking this down. And we still got Bron and Joel coming and VJ Edgecombe getting to it. They're gonna be dangerous. And
I think we're
I
gonna
started
run
thinking
small
about it.
ball on them. We're gonna run small
Part of
ball
that,
on them.
when you said why it took them so long to make the decision, you know what I think part of it was, and this is something that people brought up and I completely forgot about it. I think him and Jaylen Brown had to talk.
Oh,
because of some of the things that Jaylen Brown has had to say about Bronny. You know what I'm saying? And you can't have that energy with everybody else and fake with this nigga because y'all on the same team. I think they had to have a conversation. Hey, bro, I think we need to air this. We need to air this before I make this decision. We cool? Everything is everything, man. Like, hey, bro, listen, I was just stating my opinion at the time. I ain't got no beef with your kid. It's all good. Like, as a matter of fact, I think it's some fly shit you did. What's up? Let's get it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now, here is why I said, for me, anytime Philadelphia and Boston, I don't care if it's on a Tuesday night, is going to be must-see TV for me.
That's going to be fireworks.
Y'all seen it? Y'all seen it? JB and JT got the guns out. Yeah, they got the guns out. They think JT think he's slick. He think he's slick. You ain't slick, bro. Yeah, what was the biggest thing that they kept saying about Jaylen Brown? He think he know everything. He think he know everything. He think he know everything. JT said specifically, I need to be around people that I can learn from and that we can learn from each other. Like, I can't be around somebody. I can't be rocking with somebody that think they know everything. That's not leadership. Jaylen Brown responds and says, well, intelligence, a part of intelligence is knowing who you are, not pretending like it. I'm paraphrasing it. He said it a little more eloquently there, but that's essentially what he said. And I was like, oh, so this kind of plays into all of that when people be saying Jason Tatum think he Kobe. But you ain't a dog like that. And I think Jaylen Brown might be, hey, nigga, I know you ain't a dog like that. I was over there with you for how long?
Because I'm the dog.
I know.
I'm the dog. That's how I know you're not the dog. I'm the dog.
I can't wait to see this. Oh, my God. I can't wait to see this. Ooh.
But you know what, though? Here's the thing, though. While this also, Jaylen Brown gets what he kind of wants, I also think Jason Tatum now is gonna say, okay, since you think this, nigga, you ain't on the same team. Yeah. I think this is Jason Tatum's, well, purposes of the matchup against Philly. This is your time now you have no choice. But either to make you got no choice. You Boston, how many years have we been saying Jaylen Brown's on the trading block? He's been for how many years?
It's been like 3 years now.
About 3 years now.
And every time nobody ever said, this is now your time to say, okay. I'm gonna have to show Boston. I'm gonna have to show Boston why they kept me over you.
Yeah, you gotta do it.
And if you don't, oh, Jaylen Brown will never let that shit go.
Especially if he get another.
You know what part of that gonna come down to? Even if you drop 60 and y'all lose, that ain't enough. You gotta win. You gotta beat them. Yeah, you gotta beat them more than they beat you, because you're gonna take some L's in this shit, because that team is crazy. But you gotta beat them more than they beat you. That's all it's gonna come down to.
It's gonna
Didn't Philly send Boston home in the playoffs last year?
Yes.
Yes. Oh boy.
Don't let Jaylen Brown get a ring without Jason Tatum. Don't let him leave and get one before Jason Tatum get another one. Don't let it happen.
You know what they're gonna say though. You know what they're gonna say.
Braun.
It was because of Braun.
You went to a loaded team and LeBron came in. Like the
Don't
team
But
matter.
I
was
don't
already
even.
looking crazy before LeBron came.
Don't
But
matter.
see, AF, I got one for you even better than that.
What's that?
There's the Larry O'Brien Trophy, and then there's the Bill Russell Trophy.
Oh yeah, that's
Son,
true.
you better
Yeah,
get the Bill Russell Trophy as
you
well.
better. You better. Yeah, you better.
Mm-hmm.
You better get
Both of
that
them.
one
Both of
because Jason
Mm.
Tatum got one of
them.
them sitting. I mean, Jaden Brown got one sitting
Yeah,
on his mantle,
yeah, you got one. Yeah, you
Mm-hmm.
got him
and
one.
that will,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the one he's probably sitting there saying to himself like, yeah, who final MVP?
Hmm.
Let him get another one.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
got the kind of talent where if they was to get to the finals again, he could do it again.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
He could do it
Oh yeah,
again.
they could easily clear the lane for him to get busy. Yeah, it's easy for them to do it in that yeah, because he does everything. That's the thing we kept saying. Him and Jason Tatum are so similar in that way. They can do everything: rebound, assist, score, defense. They do it all. You know what I'm saying? And so like now we get to find out, was it the combination of the two things? Like we already seen Jaylen Brown have to do it without you,
Yeah.
and he did. He did
I think one of the most dangerous things to come from this won't be the resurgence of Joel Embiid if he can recapture some of his MVP stride. I think it's actually going to be Jaylen Brown being in the building with LeBron James.
You was going
Jalen has
right
a
where I took the words right
he's
right
got
out
a
of my
long he
mouth.
got a long way to go. He got a lot of career to go. I can see Jaylen Brown. He has LeBron James archetype. He's been over there with Jason Tatum, and we've been comparing those two players. But I think that Jaylen Brown is more of a LeBron James type player, high flyer, can do everything on the court, can play multiple positions, wants to play multiple positions, and he got that dog in him. And I think if you put that man in the locker room with LeBron James for a couple years, get that relationship going. Now they practicing over the summers, giving him a little bit of game, picking up on a little bit of the way he do what he do. You got a perennial all-star MVP, multiple MVP on your hands if he picks up just enough of that. Just enough of
That's
that.
the scariest thing you just said because
Yep.
if people have a problem with Jaylen Brown thinking he know everything,
Wait till
then
he
LeBron
does.
James, then wait till LeBron says to him or whatever argument or whatever they do to each other to see the game in their own perspectives. Wait till they can figure out a way to
Oh
bring it
God.
together to say, hey, I see you and I see my way and see which one. Now do it
LeBron
your
ain't
way.
gonna do nothing. LeBron's gonna be like, you got the athleticism and the body that I had 10 years ago. I got the brains that you don't have right now. Let me show you something in 2 years. Just listen. Just listen to me. Listen to what I say out on the floor. What Jay-Z say, I can make your verse tighter. That's all he gonna do
Mm.
is come there and just tighten him up. That's it. And it's gonna be practice that's gonna be the most important because he's gonna show him the real side of being a pro. And that's what Maxie said in the interview. He was like, yo, LeBron in the summertime challenged me to go out and do workouts with him in the morning. He said, be there at 6. I started showing up at 6. This man worked so hard, he started showing up there at 5. He had a full lather before I even got there at 6. If he brings that to Philadelphia, they dangerous, bro.
Now
Man.
we got to touch the west part of this.
Mm. Oh, whoa! Before you do that, I just
No,
want
he
to see if
said,
y'all
don't
saw
even,
this.
he said,
I just
he
want to see
said,
if
don't
y'all
even
saw
go to the
this.
West.
I just want to see if y'all saw this. Before you do that, I just want to see if y'all saw this. Charles Barkley, Chuck said of LeBron, he stacked his team in Miami, he stacked it in Cleveland, he stacked it in LA. Now he's stacking it in Philly. He's always stacked his team. Thoughts? We ain't got to
Are
go
we
through
going?
no deep dive on this, but
Are we going to take the second part of what he said into consideration?
he's always stacked his team.
No. Charles Bowling got a whole another part to this too.
Oh, okay. Please
The
proceed.
possible
Yeah.
2 titles in Philly could possibly make him the GOAT. Not possibly. He said, yeah.
Well, A, they're not going to win 2 titles in Philly. And B, even if you do, get the fuck out of here with that shit, man. Like, yo, Allen Iverson said it beautifully. Allen Iverson said it beautifully, and I was like, I couldn't agree with you more. It's cool. Like, it's cool.
I love Mike. I love Mike. I am one of the biggest Michael Jeffrey Jordan fans in the world. If LeBron James was to win with another team at his age, holding all of his records, with his body still intact, and walks away from the game that way, the last time we saw Jordan walk off the court, man, he was all right. If LeBron at his age walks off that court with another championship, even figures out a way to finesse a MVP out of it, if he get an MVP out of it, it's going to be really hard to have that conversation. I've already had a conversation with a couple of my homies. If he does it again with another team, it's going to be real hard to have that I understand having
It ain't that hard for me with him having Jaylen Brown, Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey on the same team with him. It ain't that hard for me to have that conversation. Because if you put Jordan on that same team,
if I got prime Scottie Pippen, rotate in Dennis Rodman, bring me Tony Kukoc, you got perennial all-stars on your team, bro. He was not playing with no garbage men. Homie was playing with all-stars. He was playing with all-stars on both of his 3-year runs. I'll say 5 years out of the 6 teams. He was playing with a team full of all-stars out there on the floor with him. So I can't necessarily take everything that Charles is saying because that was Chicago's shrewd planning, great GM skills, a perfect coach for the team. That was just perfect. Like that was just a perfect put together in an organization. The Spurs did it. You can't say that the Spurs stacked their teams. They just superb GM skills, superb coach, superb organization. You get a David Robinson, a Timmy, a Kawhi, a Parker, a Ginobili, all these people on one team. You can't say they're stacking it. LeBron didn't have that advantage. He came to Cleveland. Who he have? You didn't have a championship team when you came there. They never built one for you, really. You didn't have a team full of all-stars. You got Kyrie and you won. You got Kyrie and you won because he's an all-star. He never had that when he went
Kevin
to Miami.
Love was also on that team, by the way. Kevin Love was also, and Kevin. Not only was Kevin Love on that team, but Kevin Love was a double-double on that team.
He was double play. It was double play.
Not well before he got there. He was double play. He had to do the biggest.
When he got there, he wasn't the same Kevin Love. Yeah, he had. He
wasn't
sacrifice on the team.
2015 double Kevin Love no more.
He
might
still
have been
12, 10, 12, 10, 5. Yeah, 12, 10, 5, 15, 8. Yeah.
He evolved with the 3-point shot that he went and stretched himself out to go to.
Yeah,
is what
he did. To get his points. Yeah, to get his points.
That kept him in the game. That kept him in the league a whole lot longer too. That's kept him in the league a whole lot longer.
Smart man. Smart. Adapt.
Nah, I feel you. And I'm gonna just say I'm stubborn as fuck. But I will say this much, and I say the same thing when I have a conversation with people about who's your favorite rapper or who you think the best rapper is, and if they say whoever, you know what I'm saying? Like if it's a younger guy, he say Lil Wayne. Oh, I don't agree with you, but I ain't mad at you because I understand why you feel the way you feel. I understand completely why you feel that way. I get it. I just don't agree with you. Cool.
For somebody to never see Michael Jordan play in life, we got a different perspective because we saw that man play against other grown-ass men and dominate them every time he was on the court. We saw that. Ooh. These kids ain't seen that. But they seen LeBron win. If he win in another jersey, they're going to see LeBron win in 4 jerseys.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
How do you argue with a kid who sees that?
And then they see it different than us because the whole thing about that for them,
a win is a win for
different
them
because of the transfer portals and all of that shit. Like everything was different at this juncture for them. We're gonna keep it in the East real quick before we go to the West. I know you wanted to swing it to the West, but we're gonna keep it in the East real quick. And this is big news. Bring it back to something that that brought up a little bit ago. Halliburton back in the lab. Him and Jason Tatum been working out. They got a good Jason Tatum got a good understanding of what he what he bouncing back from. So he's still bouncing back from himself, really. So that's dope. What do you think this means for Indiana? Is this Is Hallie coming back going to be the boom that we expecting it to be, or with some of the other movements in the East, this still kind of keep them middle of the pack?
I was worried about Hallie, man.
About how long it was taking?
I was worried about Hallie because just looking at Hallie in the podcast, I was like, he looked like he was putting on weight, but it was like it was just kind of a weight of a bad weight look. Like, is he healthy? Is the leg, is the Achilles, going well? Now he did put out the video of him going between the legs and dunking, so I was like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
But I don't think this makes Indiana okay. Let's just say 1, 2, 3. Is this Indiana top 5 right now? I don't know.
It's hard to say. I don't because I don't think we know what the totality of Miami's roster is going to look like yet. We don't know yet.
See it.
Yeah. It's a couple other things that's got to fall into place. Like on the real, I think quietly, Atlanta is a whole lot better than people think they are. And they were already a defensive juggernaut. Really, they're one of the better defensive teams I've seen. Speaking of Atlanta, and this can be our doorway to the West, because I'm a little sad about it, to be honest with you. I'm a little sad about it, but it's kind of looking like we might be changing direction on Jonathan Kuminga. I think it's going to be a situation of teams are not able to come to an agreement in regards. So I think Atlanta wants more draft picks than we're willing to give, which is smart because we've already traded away far too many of them. But the talk is, do we change direction and maybe go after Cameron Johnson from Denver instead? And I hadn't thought about it. But the more I thought about it, I was like, well, actually, Cameron Johnson may fit our team better than Jonathan Kuminga anyway.
Just from an attitude standpoint.
That too. Absolutely. Absolutely.
From an attitude standpoint.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I don't put us in the top 4 teams in the West anyway. We somewhere in the middle of the pack, 5, 6, 7.
Green says Lou Dort.
Lou Dort. Oh yeah, that's right. He went to Atlanta. So they got even better defensively. Shit, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm interested in seeing how the West shake out, especially with all this movement in the East. A lot of the teams in the West have not had quite as much movement. Oklahoma City's probably done just about the most as far as moving pieces around, creating space to stand under that second apron and shit. With that said, the Golden State Warriors right now, where do you see with considering Jimmy coming back? We don't know what that's going to look like yet, but considering Jimmy coming back, maybe at some point, it ain't going to be early. It'll be probably closer to Christmas time when Jimmy come back out. They did lock Porzingis up for a couple years.
Yeah, if
he can stay upright, that's a plus for them. They still got Draymond in the building. They still got Steph. There's rumbles about reuniting the Splash Brothers. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? It might be exactly what Klay Thompson needed to shake him out or whatever the fuck going on with him. I think he's been heartbroken since he left Golden State and it's shown. But with that, LeBron James could have been the piece, maybe, to get Steph in a slightly better position to at least chase another shot.
I believe so.
So what are the implications in the West from the fallout of all this shakeup in the East taking place right now? How does that look for because I mean San Antonio is San Antonio, Oklahoma City is Oklahoma City, and then there's everybody else. That's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. That's just the reality of the situation. So
well, if we're gonna say 1 and 2 respectively, however you want to say it, Oklahoma City, San Antonio, give or take who you ask. Then the dark horse, okay, and Denver. Okay, we'll say Denver, them 3. Now the dark horse becomes Minnesota.
Fact.
What does Anthony Edwards unlock in LaMelo Ball, and what does a LaMelo Ball unlock for Anthony Edwards?
Yeah.
And what does the combination unlock for everybody else?
Exactly.
Mhm.
Because
That's
I
good
would
question.
argue, if you're not gonna get rid of Booty Bomber and bring in a piece to I guess ought to replace him, then Rudy, this probably is your best shot because LaMelo's gonna figure out a way to get you the ball.
Yeah.
A lot.
A lot.
Here. Go dunk
This
that
is
shit.
your bet. This is kind of his best shot that I can think of in a minute because LaMelo, that's kind of the point guard he's playing with. I don't remember. Well, Spider wasn't really like that in Utah with him and Spider. I think
Nah,
for how many years
not
they
really.
played, Spider wasn't really like that.
No. Spider was like, get out the way. I'm trying to dunk, man. What are you doing?
Get the fuck out the way. Especially Spider in Utah was like, get the fuck out my way.
Yeah.
Rudy, you
Move.
play defense. I'll take this shit. So that would be kind of the dark horse of it. Is Minnesota.
Yeah.
Championship contender dark horse would be that.
I see that. They got the firepower. It's just a matter
Now,
of them. It's gonna come down to defense in a lot of cases. And LaMelo
Denver.
don't come that way.
But see, here's the thing, though. I think Anthony Edwards can help with
No doubt. Yeah.
because
he's a solid defender. He's a solid.
He's
defender.
solid. Yeah, he's a solid defender. But we all know the players and coaches say all the time that defense is just sometimes just effort.
Yeah. And if I know I got to score 40 for us to win this game, I ain't get ready to try as hard down there.
Now, LaMelo Ball, this is now your daddy's pressure is one thing.
Oh yeah.
This is real now.
This grown man business.
It wasn't real for the Hornets. Nobody was expecting.
It wasn't real. This now is, hey, now to credit to LaMelo Ball, he's made himself into a pretty damn good NBA player.
Yeah.
Everybody pretty much thought. Everybody pretty much said he was going to be the best one out of the three. So that's been proven.
Yeah.
But now this is like, okay, son.
Oh, it's grown man business for sure.
Yeah. Better believe that.
We got
the light on.
The lights on now, bro.
Oh yeah.
The light on. What you gonna do? What you gonna
And
do?
you got the deal.
I'm afraid we can really fall to like 6 in the West. Easy.
It's looking that way.
It can happen like that. Like, all right. Let's be honest about something. Okay, I'm gonna be honest about it. As I'm watching the moves that's taking place, all I keep thinking to myself is, I feel like you're doing this on purpose. I just don't understand the science behind it, but I feel like you're doing it on purpose, and it's a reason for it. I just don't get it.
Is.
Yeah, I don't understand. So, like,
I don't understand.
Prove me wrong. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. You know what I'm saying?
Dog, you know who I think y'all are fighting against right now in the East? And this gonna sound weird to say it. I think y'all are fighting against Portland in the West.
Portland is building it back up, bro.
Yeah.
I think y'all are fighting against Portland, and Dame's coming back. I think y'all are fighting against Portland, dog. Because I swear, I don't know what Portland's gonna look like when Dame comes back, but I do know his ass can still shoot. Get out the goddamn couch, leave his warm ups on, and still fucking shoot. Yeah. Now the question is, you got Sharp, you got Scoot Henderson. Who the fuck is the other person? Drew Holiday. Who's the other person they got? Who went to Portland? In some Portland right now. Damn.
Somebody else, yeah. Because I was like, oh shit,
somebody good too. Somebody good too.
Yeah, my damn mind is tripping on who everybody. The name is on the tip of my tongue because Ja Wick.
Yeah,
Ja Wick.
Oh, yeah.
You got Ja Wick in there, so that's what I said.
Team out there. There's a hell of a team out there, bro. It is quietly. They just gotta, like we said about some other teams, we just don't know what it looked like.
Oh
shit!
Guess what?
What's up?
The NBA season been over how long?
About 2 months.
About 2 months. Guess who we ain't heard nothing about in the last 2 months? Ja Morant.
Oh,
Not a peep. Not a.
Oh no. Mm.
I'm telling you, I think this might work for him. I think this might be the answer. I think Dame Lillard is going to be Dame and Drew going to be the answer for him. I think they're going to be the answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm waiting to see this tall Asian boy they got.
Because they got who's the other big? Their other big is foreign cat. Damn, I can't think of his name. Not is it Nurkic? Not Nurkic.
It's
Not Nurkic. The big. Damn, I'm trying to figure out who the big's name is.
Sabonis? No, not
Gonna
Sabonis.
be Yang Hansen, and their small forward is Denny. Avdia.
Oh yeah, Denny. Yeah, I forgot about.
I forgot about Denny. I forgot Denny was
just
there.
left. Somebody just left too. Yeah, absolutely. Me too. They Portland got a squad, yo.
They don't have a bad team.
Like they ain't made the playoffs by accident. You know what I'm saying? They ain't made the playoffs by accident last year.
Looking at their roster, they really don't have a bad team. They all young, except for Dame Lillard, of course. Lillard, of course, and Drew. But other than that,
and we all
in the playoffs.
No, they play us.
OKC in the playoffs, right? They played y'all, and they
play us.
At least for the first couple games, they made y'all fight for that shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like that was. Yeah,
and I have a curiosity for I have a curiousness about their coach, Tiago Splitter.
Yeah, you want to see what it is?
I have a curiousness about him.
To Portland.
I have a curiousness about him. Just the way he took over last year, and he kind of wanted to put his foot down on the players, and the players backed him, which forced the organization to have to be like, "Yo, we're gonna keep him." Because if the players are backing you, then it's like, okay,
that's the person.
Because your blessing is Dame. Is your blessing? If you got that, then Splitter be all right.
Dame and maybe Drew, because he the other vet. Like, them two guys is like, nah, he the one. and Drew a champion, so
yeah, he's
like, don't get it twisted. Drew got jewelry to back up the talk.
Yeah,
it ain't nothing to it but to do it for that man. Hey, I am excited about the upcoming NBA season. You know what I'm saying? I'm very excited to see what happens. Damn, I know time is not on my side. You know what? I'm gonna just do this real fast then, and then I'm gonna do this real fast. I gotta show some love real quick because this past weekend was real entertaining for me. For those of y'all who's unaware, who may not have known, this past weekend was WNBA All-Star Weekend. And man, to say them ladies had a ball, you could tell they enjoyed themselves, man. I seen the Obamas out there gigging with them. Like it was crazy. It was super lit, you know what I'm saying? They was out there in the shot getting to it. But this was the moment for me. This made my heart sing just a little bit.
Slam! Dominique Malunga throws it down.
Nah. Do that again.
Finding Malunga. Dominique Malunga throws it down. The first dunk in the All-Star game since Sylvia Fowles.
Little Statue of Liberty.
Nah, hey, I was just happy to see it, man. I was like, yo, thank you. And I was happy that Angel got the assist. She wasn't even supposed to be out there playing, but she was like, nah, ain't no way I'm getting ready to miss this shit. Like, I'll come out here for a few minutes and run around with y'all. Yeah, man, salute to them. As far as the outcome, it was two squads, Team Coop, Team Spoon. I think, if I'm not mistaken, well, we'll start from the jump. I'm getting ahead of myself. AZ Fudd, salute to her. She won the 3-point contest. Hey, that young lady can shoot a basketball, yo. That young lady can shoot a basketball. That is crazy what I saw her do. She was the first rookie to win the competition in the 13 times that they've had it. When I say she can shoot the ball, she hit all 5 balls from the first rack from the left corner and hit 20 or 26 in her final round. 20 or 26. Man, listen, if y'all played against the Dallas Wings, y'all might want to stay up on her. Don't give her room to breathe because that's crazy. That's crazy. She finished the whole with 30 points, which is like the bar, like the highest bar. And I think the only other person that hit that was like Sabrina Ionescu. And we know how when she hot, what that looked like. You know what I'm saying? So, I think Washington won the skills challenge. That was Shakira Austin, Elena Deli Don, a high schooler Giselle, Gigi Banks. They represented Washington. It's their first time doing the Shooting Stars Challenge. It was 4 teams. They had 70 seconds to score from 7 designated spots. It was really dope to see some of them, especially the ones that you ain't used to see shooting from range, taking some of them deep shots. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of cool. The other 3 teams was Minnesota, Seattle, and Dallas. Minnesota had Courtney Williams, Rebecca Brunson, and Ryan Carter. Seattle had Flau'jae, big foe, not the little one. Flau'jae Johnson, Lauren Jackson, and Tatiana Griffin. Dallas, Detroit mashed their teams together. They had Jessica Shepard, Deanna Nolan, and Morgan Reckley. Yeah, man, salute to Washington for getting down for their crown. You know what I'm saying? They did their thing. But let's really talk about it. Jonquel Jones, man, she won the MVP, and she is quietly one of the most decorated women in basketball. Quietly. She won the MVP in the game, had 22 points, 13 rebounds, and 8 assists. For y'all that don't know, Jonquel Jones has been an MVP, Finals MVP, All-Star Game MVP, and something else. I can't remember. My God is slipping my mind right now. It's crazy. But yeah, she got 4 of them things, man. It's crazy. But yeah, she got 4 of them things, man. Yeah. Why did I just hear myself say that? That's crazy. That's weird.
Something weird going on with the audio.
Okay. Yeah,
I have a question.
So too.
On Bluetooth just thought, wow.
Okay.
I have a question. All right, after all this, I'm echoing them too. I'm echoing them too.
That's weird. That's weird.
Okay. Yep, still doing it. So
yeah, and it's got echo cancellation on everything, and it's still doing that. Huh. Okay, is that better?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that was crazy. That was really crazy.
All right.
What was the question? Yeah.
All right. With all the All-Star Game momentum, I had a random thought, and I'm gonna try to phrase this the best way I know how to. Should overseas organizations or overseas entities start funding the WNBA to make the pay scale go up and advertisements and all that? Should that be something that's on the table?
And then you open the door to bring in more foreign players, kind of like the NBA doing, and that's definitely has helped diversify the game, and that may lead to expansion, so you can still bring more girls into play, so you're not really taking the L from the homegrown talent that you might necessarily take if it take the time that it's going to take for them to expand it with the current model. I feel you. That makes sense. It does make sense. Absolutely. Hell yeah. I can see it. Shit.
What's it gonna take though? What does that look like, and what's that gonna take? I would offer ask that question to anybody listening who watches the WNBA. Is that something that should really be aggressively looked into?
I think it does empower them to pay them more money. And I mean, like realistically speaking, when I watch somebody like Olivia Miles play, I'm like, that's crazy. Like I any one of y'all that's listening, watching, whatever you may be doing, if you have not seen anything else, when the Minnesota Lynx play, I want you to watch Olivia Miles. That young lady is her basketball IQ was absolutely phenomenal. And to watch her orchestrate the offense the way she does, still get her points, set up her teammates, she rebounds, plays defense. She's already like Skylar. I'm sorry. she's like my favorite point guard. She's my favorite point guard right now. Like she's crazy, yo. Olivia Miles is insane. Olivia Miles is insane.
Repeat that one more time.
I'm saying that purely from a basketball standpoint. Let me be clear.
Oh, okay.
Saying that purely from a basketball standpoint. Let me be clear. Skylar, you
Oh, okay. Okay. Just wanted to make
you know how
sure.
we do. Olivia Miles, she different, yo. She got busy. She had 11 points, 5 for 5 from the field, 1 for 3 from 1 for 1 for 3-point range, 12 rebounds. She set for rebounds in the All-Star game, 12 rebounds as a point guard, 8 assists, 2 steals. She got down. Caitlin Clark was shooting from Mars. She got a decent game too. She was 5 for 15 from 3. But when you shooting that far, like they was goofing out there. So I ain't even taking the stats that serious. But the fact that she hit 4 of them deep motherfuckers from, you know what I'm saying, that shit was crazy. She did her thing. Alicia Gray got busy. She had 19. On the other side, Kelsey Mitchell dropped 28. Marina Maybe dropped 23. Like they was going to get it. Paige Buckets had a solid game. They was just having fun out there, man. You could tell that they was just enjoying being around each other. You know what I'm saying? Like I love to see that they get the opportunity. Their game is, you know what I'm saying, improved in visibility and so forth, to the point that it's all these people watching. It was like record attendance, and record viewership. And they got an opportunity to put their shit on display and just have a good time. And they didn't have to take it too serious. I love that for them, man. Absolutely. Salute, ladies. Salute to y'all. Hey, we balling too. We see y'all. We see y'all. One love, ladies. We see y'all. Y'all gonna have to come on here one Monday and kick it with us, or bring us on y'all show. We can kick it with y'all. It don't matter, but we need. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I know we got some other shit to get to, but right now, can we take a quick pause for the cause for my favorite part of the show? For my favorite part of the show, I know what time it is. Let's do it. Welcome, All Purpose Podcast, HBCU Spotlight. Now tonight, this brother is not from back in the day. Well, I mean, it's kind of back in the day, but you know what I'm saying. Like he's been a recent, in his movements. So people are probably pretty fairly well aware of him. Antonio Pettigrew. I don't know, man. I don't know where even to start with this guy. I want to say before I even get into the actual, you know, stats of everything that he's done. One of the things that I want to make very clear, I had an opportunity to train with this gentleman. Man, Antonio was something else, man. He was something special. He was really something special. He knew his stuff when it came to track, man, on everything. Antonio Pettigrew, man, champion. Mr. Olympic champion Antonio Pettigrew. St. Augustine's University, representing out of Raleigh, North Carolina. He reached the mountaintop in 1991, where he claimed the world 400-meter championship in Tokyo, earned the gold medal for his performance. Additionally, he secured the silver medal as part of the world 4x400-meter relay team. His dominance then extended to the U.S. track and field scene, where he became a 3-time U.S. 400-meter champion in 1989, 91, and 1994. We talk about somebody getting around that thing in a hurry. Mr. Pettigrew is not playing with it, brother. He has 10 NCAA Division II national championships, secured 2 NCAA Division II 400-meter outdoor national titles in 91 and 92. Broke records. He broke a lot of records, obviously. Tied a lot of championship meet records along the way. Then, of course, it extended to the indoor track as well. He was a 2-time NCAA Division II champion in the 400 meters indoor, as well as a champion in the 4x100 relay and the 4x400 relay outdoor and indoor 91 and 92. I don't know if you ran track or not, if anybody here has ever participated in track and field, but that's what you call absolutely positively smoking the field. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Proof of that, 1993, he was inducted into the St. Augustine's University Hall of Fame. He was inducted into the U.S. Track and Field and Cross Country Coaches Association Hall of Fame in 2000. He continued to contribute to the sport as an assistant track coach at North Carolina, Chapel Hill, and St. Aug. If I never seen somebody that I've met with in my lifetime who was involved in track and field, who was so dedicated to the sport. You know what I'm saying? In both practice and teaching. He got into a little trouble. You know what I'm saying? I got into a little trouble, but we all have our demons, man. Everything we all make mistakes. You know, Marion Jones made a mistake. Antonio Pettigrew made a mistake. Unfortunately, he passed away far too soon He was found August 10th, 2010, in his car in Chatham County in North Carolina, just over by Lake Jordan. The toxicology basically showed that it was probably an accidental overdose on some medication that he had been prescribed. Man, yeah, it was sad. It was a sad day, not only for St. Augustine's, but for all fans of track and field around the world who had an opportunity to see him do his thing. Rest in peace, Tony. Rest in peace, man. Matter of fact, we're gonna take the segment out with this right here.
I always like to say if Mark Rowe was a basketball player, he'd play for the Detroit Pistons.
He says he'd like to play football, and he has been very successful here on U.S. Olympic Gold. 400 meters for the men. They're on the far side of the track, and it is Tyrone Kemp. Of course, he had the big battle with Pierre in the NCAAs just a couple of weeks ago, but right now it is Tyrone Kemp in the lead. Antonio Pettigrew also battling.
And it's Kemp who's in the middle of the screen. He's really in the driver's seat here. The three guys ahead of him have gone out quickly, but now he's coming back into the race. It's Pettigrew who leads going into the home stretch. He says he's been working on this part of his race, but it's Rowe who's the only one close to him.
And Rowe, however, over in the next to Mark Rowe, is he battling for second place? It's Antonio Pettigrew, Raymond Pierre, Tim Simon also trying to battle, but it is Antonio Pettigrew winning the.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. St. Augustine, salute. HBCU, salute. Antonio Pettigrew, salute. Man, y'all better do your homework, man. We got a whole lot of fire athletes coming out of these HBCUs that y'all don't know about, man. Thank you so much, HBCU Spotlight for the night, Antonio Pettigrew. One love, bro.
And you got the chat on the screen.
Yeah, I figured I'd do that because if it's people watching on Facebook, they can't see people on YouTube. So I just figured that'll help. That'll help out just a little bit as far as cross-pollinating and all that good shit. Oh man, I seen something that made me sad, yo. I seen something that made me sad, and it takes something to make me sad. But it broke my heart when I seen it because I feel like it may be signaling the end of an era. I sincerely hope that I'm wrong about this. But in case I'm not, I want to make sure I show my man some love, man. I got Cheetah. Said he has no power in his left leg. I kept wondering why his name wasn't on a contract already. I kept wondering why that was. I was like, well, maybe they know something about his recovery we don't know. This must be the thing. I'm pretty sure y'all heard about this already. What were your thoughts when you first heard the news?
Yep, about the same for me.
But there have been similar injuries where players have said legs or arms, strength-wise, power-wise, it took a while for it to come back. So training camp started already. I mean, at this point in time, if he's healthy, somebody will give him a look, obviously. God forbid he's healthy and it's going to playoff time. God forbid his playoff time comes and he's healthy and can help a team. But it's definitely not going to be this year as far as the Cheetah we knew. Whether he would ever be that again, we don't know. But I'll at least give him a better shot next year, next season, a full,
Yeah.
But for this year, how much of his game has evolved or will evolve as he's rehabbing? And how much will he have to change?
I think seeing him in Miami at points, it seemed like he had was starting to gain a bit more of a command of more parts of the route tree than just outrunning people. You know what I'm saying? Even the routes that he ran a lot of the times in Kansas City were designed to either get him going away from people across so he could use his speed to outrun you to the other side and go, or straight vertical speed. But in Miami, because the way the offense is designed, he had to run other routes. You know what I'm saying? You got an opportunity to see that develop as he was there. So I think if he can lean into that, less of a reliance on the speed and maybe more of the, more of the technician as his speed starts to come back, as if he's going to start regaining that power in that leg, as the speed starts to come back, if you fine tune the technical part of it, when that leg kick back in, oh, now you're super dangerous.
Depending on the offense, bring him inside in the slot.
Ooh.
Keep him short, quick routes. Keep him some of the plays behind the line of scrimmage.
Mm-hmm.
So that leg, running them deep routes all the time, deep routes, post corners, what do they call them, bang eights, seams. Some of that have to come down the line, but I think he should probably be in the slot. It's almost like a regret. It's almost like a regret. It's almost like a regression back to his first couple years when he was the returner and they would put him on the line of scrimmage, kind of rebuild him in that way.
Yeah. He was kind of a gadget guy at that time. Yeah, no doubt. Oh man, I know time is not on our side, man. And I got two things. I got a question to go along with it. Damn it, fuck that shit. Okay, so there was a thing where they was talking about quarterbacks fumbling from this past season, and I was like, man, it's interesting when I think about it, because the more I think about it, I start to think, was the quarterback fumbling, quarterback fumble numbers are hella high right now? You know what I'm saying? And I start to think, is it a consequence of better defense, or is it kind of a consequence of quarterbacks moving around, having to move more? Like there's more guys, more, you know what I'm saying?
Both, but look who's on the screen right now. Look who you had on the screen.
6 fumbles. Oh, they coming back. Don't worry. I'm about to go down the line.
Yeah, look who's on the screen.
All these guys got 6. Yeah, all of them is 6 fumble guys. That shit's crazy. Realistically speaking, I mean, when you think about Dak Prescott, that one doesn't surprise me. I just ball security issue anyway, for the most part. Jaden Daniels, not as surprising either. Well, Jared Goff is a little surprising. He doesn't move around much, so it's a little surprising.
But that's why, though. A couple of these are like the mobile guys run themselves into sacks and sometimes fumble because of that spatial awareness. Well, for Jay Daniels, his spatial awareness as a young player hasn't gotten it yet. Dak Prescott, okay, for whatever reason.
Nah.
We'll just leave that where it is. Matthew Stafford has kind of always had that a little bit because he's a gambler and because he would move around a little more. But he's also gotten old now, so he ain't trying to get away from you too much. So he makes sense. Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen, I think that goes without saying for both.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even though we call him Josh Roethlisberger, but yeah, I think that goes without saying for both. for him and Lamar. Lamar's though, to me, Lamar's is when Lamar's happen.
Yeah.
Because that also goes back to that old stat about John Harbaugh being the coach of the Ravens and them blowing fourth quarter leads and being the team that's blown fourth quarter leads and shit.
Okay.
Bryce being up there, that shit don't shock me at all. I watched Bryce play enough to where he's not. I mean, as much improvement as he's gotten, as much as he's improved, he's still a small statured man.
Mm-hmm.
And his early part of the season was a lot of these, and then later on he kind of cleaned that up. Jordan Love.
He got some ball security issues too. He does.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got some ball security issues too. And he will try to get out and run. So that also puts him kind of in that other category as well, because he don't got no issue with if it break down, I'm going. And he's a big dude, so I mean, it's kind of easy to get to it too.
But I think for these like younger quarterbacks, though, I think that spatial awareness when they move, I just don't. The spatial awareness hasn't evolved yet.
Yeah,
because they ain't. Drake May, not Jaden. Not Jaden. God damn it. Philly quarterback. You know what the fuck I'm talking about? Jalen Hurts. Hurts doesn't. Hurts kind of shocks you, but it kind of doesn't. But because how the Philly offense started looking last year and him trying to do too much.
Yeah.
So that kind of leans.
Not only that, but he also he the thing with Jalen Hurts is it's very, like just like you said, when Lamar fumbles, I think when Jalen Hurts fumbles makes it kind of hard sometimes to remember that he did it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's very rare that he's fumbled in a crucial moment, but he has fumbled the ball at a point where if you go back and think about it, well, yeah, that was kind of a turning point, but like something else happened that seemed a little more serious than that. So like when it happened definitely matters. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I feel you.
Drake May being young, okay. Now that guy that's on the end with number one, now he's about to be the only one I probably take. He might be the only one I take the shot at, but I'm sorry. He'd rather fumble than goddamn get hit again and put in the ground. So,
I mean, it's real. Like it ain't like you're telling a lie.
It's true.
It ain't like you're telling a lie.
He'd rather let that bitch go instead of you hit him.
While you at it, it looked like he might be getting ready to be the Atlanta Falcons starting quarterback nigga. It looked like he might be.
If he is, Caleb Williams, that goes without saying because that motherfucker tries to do everything in the moment. Houdini, David Copperfield, David Blaine. He gonna try that shit. I mean, somebody got to get in his ear to sit his ass down, son. Sit your ass. This is a Jackson Dart, Caleb Williams conversation, son.
Yeah, you gotta sit down, bro.
Sit your ass down.
Please.
Go ahead and got down. Hey, dirt that bitch. Hey, dirt that bitch, or get out of bounds, respectively, for either one.
Don't die.
You're too young. You're too young to be dying on the field.
Please.
Play. Hey, get wild when you got a couple about 10 years in there. Baker Mayfield, that's been his problem for years. He's had fumble issues. Going back to Oklahoma, he's had issues.
Yeah, I agree.
And this might be the reason why that contract extension has not gotten it yet. Cam Ward, you're on a shitty team.
Yeah.
Well, you were on a shitty team.
Yeah.
I don't believe you're going to be shit this year. I don't believe they are.
Tennessee?
The AFC South was very interesting.
I agree.
They can go from worst to first.
Oh, you know what? I just realized I skipped somebody. Let me make sure I give him his just due. Mr. Nine fumbles himself. Danny Dimes.
Hey, man, I'm sorry. Danny Dimes, as much as he's improved, we saw this man break away and trip over his own feet. At least cost himself a couple touchdowns.
He's going to fumble the ball.
Yo, he never. Yo, that's
He
like a buck
forgot.
fumble for Mark Sanchez. He never gonna live that shit
He's
down.
never gonna
son.
live that down, boy.
Never.
Turf monster got him.
That
You know
motherfucker,
what I
Dane
mean?
Jones, didn't know. He didn't know he was running that fast until he realized he was running that fast, and he was like, "Oh shit!"
As soon as he realized it, he fell down.
Absolutely.
Sam
That boy.
Darnold. Well,
Oh,
there's
man.
pros and cons. There's pros and cons to Sam Darnold's now. Because the son bitch cleaned up a lot of that, even though, yeah, he gambled a lot, but them 11 fumbles, that's been his issue. But that's been his issue, that interceptions. But
Clean the
that's
interception
just
up,
gonna be, that's just gonna be Sam Darnold some
This is
way.
what he do.
It's a gift and a curse with him. And what's crazy is, dog, his motherfucker's still not even old.
Nah, he's still a young boy.
No.
Kinda, young-ish. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
In football,
the determination of that is starting to change as time goes on because we're seeing guys play longer and be productive, especially quarterbacks, especially. So yeah.
but he came in the league at 19, though. That's the crazy part. People forget that motherfucker was in the league at 19, number 2 overall pick at what, 19?
19 years old, bro.
I want to be like him when I grow up. Shit, man, I'm already late, but I got to do this before we get out of here. I got to do this before we get out of here.
100.
Let's do it. Welcome to Carolina. It's such a strong sound. It's sell the feature and get deeper to your soul. Titanic, your girl anchor red going down. Cut the brake lines, cause I don't plan on slowing down. You the Nick Cage, just big game brethren. You started hot as wasabi was gone in 60 seconds. I'm more like second quality, eternally reflecting like two members in a face off and never take a day off. Who told you trying 7 sign was gonna pay off? Talking greasy, turn a battle in the cause, I let the K off. Your arrogance a bad move. When the burner spit, the mark burning.
Kansas City.
And I
what
just
the
want to
hell
say,
were you thinking?
What you mean?
But letting Joe Tooney walk out that damn door. What the fuck were you thinking?
Yeah, they crazy. They crazy. I can't explain it. I will say this, and I'm gonna close after this note. The fact that y'all have Caleb Williams higher than Lamar Jackson, I don't know that I can forgive y'all for this.
No,
but it is what it is. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Oh, that's crazy. Man, look, this was big fun. I enjoyed this shit. I needed this tonight anyway, man. Look, thank y'all for locking in with us, whether y'all was on Facebook, whether y'all was on YouTube. Starting next week, we will also be on TikTok via the Panther Politics Network page. So come fuck with us, man. Monday Night Live every Monday, 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. Don't forget Wrestling Bros this Saturday.
Nope.
Oh no, yeah, I was last Saturday. Shit, I was
No. Whoa. Wait. Let me get it out. Wrestling Bros will be this week. Will be on Sunday. Sunday we will have Raw, SmackDown, and this weekend is SummerSlam. Hey, bro. Hey, I love y'all. Wrestling Bros podcast, Panther Politics. But I'm gonna celebrate my birthday on Saturday. Okay, sorry. Don't hold
Indeed, my brother. Hey, well, happy early birthday, my brother. No doubt, make it do what it do. I feel you. Hey,
for sure.
I ain't mad at it, and you already know if you enjoy hanging out with my crazy ass, you can catch me Thursdays too. Every Thursday, 6 a.m. Eastern with Panther Politics podcast, along with my guys, Dice Dilly, Monster Illicit, P7. Whenever he come back, he out there. So you know what I'm saying. We make it do what it do. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff coming down the pipeline, man. We got a couple new pods about to pop up. Just finalizing some things as far as production and all that good stuff. But yeah, thank y'all for rocking with us, man. Tell a friend. Word of mouth still the best. Make sure you share, subscribe, comment, all that fly shit. Even for those of y'all that watch the live, after the live, go ahead and drop your comment anyway. We definitely will talk back.
Elf.
Mm-hmm.
You need to show up on Sunday for Wrestling Bros.
I'm coming through. It's SummerSlam.
I got something for you. I got something for you on Sunday.
Same time?
Same time. We gonna roll. It's gonna yeah. We gonna roll. I got something for y'all on Sunday.
I'm gonna pull up, no doubt.
Yeah,
hey, thank y'all for locking in with us, yo. Hey, y'all know what we about to do.
Appreciate y'all. Hey, y'all.
Kill Poe.
Everything changed. song who own the station. Controlling the interest. Look how these kids dress. You cashing them big checks. I'm not, but I've been blessed. No more of them chin checks. They pulling fast. Ain't no more of them chin checks. They pulling